mindfulness, and stress management, it works to support students' mental well-being in the face of academic and personal challenges. We encourage you to engage with its activities as you begin your journey here. Today's program begins with a guest speaker session by Mr. Radhesham Sharma, IIT Roorkee alumnus and founding member of the Evolve Club NGO, who has also worked with global organizations such as Oracle and Accenture. He is widely recognized for his impactful sessions on wellness and mind management across top academic and corporate platforms. This will be followed by an address by Professor J.D. Sharma, Head of the Career Development and Guidance Cell, CDGC PEC, who will share insights to help you prepare for future professional challenges with confidence and clarity. I urge you all to listen attentively and make the most of today's session, as the guidance shared here will be valuable as you grow into accomplished professionals and responsible leaders. Thank you. May I request everyone to kindly rise as we welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Radhesham Sharma, an IIT Roorkee alumnus and founding member of the Evolve Club NGO. Recognized for his dedicated work in the areas of wellness and mental health, he has guided and inspired many through his sessions and mentorship. It is a privilege to have him with us today.
Honorable Director, respected faculty members, dear students, and distinguished guests. It is my privilege to welcome among us today Mr. Radhesham Sharma, a mentor, thought leader, and passionate advocate for mental wellness and balanced living. An alumnus of the prestigious IIT Roorkee, where he completed his M.TECH in Computer Science and Engineering, Mr. Sharma began his professional journey with leading global organizations such as Oracle and Accenture. While excelling in the corporate sector, he chose to dedicate his life's mission to a higher cause, empowering individuals with clarity of mind, resilience, and inner strength. As a founding member of the Evolve Club NGO, Mr. Sharma has made a significant impact in the fields of wellness, mental health, and mind management. He has delivered over 100 lectures and seminars across leading institutes, including IIT Roorkee, IIT Mandi, NIT Allahabad, and MNIT Jaipur, as well as with corporates like Samsung and Cisco. His sessions, focused on unlocking human potential, have inspired thousands of students and professionals alike. Beyond public speaking, his work as a mentor has touched more than 2,000 individuals, guiding them towards positive transformation. What truly distinguishes him, however, is his compassion and personal courage. He has directly helped young students break free from drug addiction and even prevented lives from being lost to despair. Today, we are privileged to have him here with us to share his wisdom on how to cultivate a strong mind, a healthy spirit, and a purposeful life in an increasingly uncertain world. And now, with great pleasure, I invite Mr. Radhesham Sharma to kindly address the gathering and inspire us with his words of guidance.
So, good morning, everyone. So, respected teachers and volunteers of Dhyan Kendra, thank you so much for inviting us here. It's a privilege to come in this one of the prestigious colleges, Punjab Engineering College. So first of all, congratulations to all of you for joining this wonderful college. Clapping for all of you. And before I begin, I share a story about the topic. So it's a story of 3 alumni from PEC. And these 3 alumni from PEC, they happened to visit New York City. And when they were in the city, they roam around the city, they had good fun in the city, and then finally they came back to their hotel. When they come back to the hotel, then what they say that today, let's do something different. आज कुछ अलग करते, कुछ तूफानी करते, PEC wale na. So then all three of them decided कि what sort of difference we should make, क्या अलग करना है. And then they discuss among each other and said कि हम क्या करेंगे, हम अपने रूम पर जाएंगे, will not use a elevator, we'll go by walk on stairs. So okay, come on, our room is on 100 floors, very difficult to get up there. So don't worry. We'll share the tragic story of each one's life. So in sharing such tragic story, what will happen? We'll pass our time. So then they started, okay, ठीक है चलते हैं, start कर दिया. So the very first friend started sharing. And he started sharing the tragic story of his life. He said कि अरे यार मैं क्या बताऊँ, मेरी life में बहुत मुश्किल है. My boss is never, he's not adjusting the things. So many politics is there in company and the colleagues and so many things he started sharing. So sharing in this way, they happened to pass the 50th floor of the building. अभी दूसरे friend की बारी आती है. And then he started sharing about his personal matters. कहता है यार मेरे in-laws, मेरी wife, मेरे बच्चे, इतनी सारी दिक्कत है. And then saying so, they happened to pass the 95th floor of the building. अभी तीसरे friend की बारी आती है. And the both of them started looking at him. Hey, come on, now your chance to speak. You please speak about your tragic story of your life. He remained silent. He didn't speak a word. Come on, man. You speak also. We shared so much from our life. Okay, no, I can't share my tragic story. What so? Why not? Why can't you share your tragic story? तो कहता यार मेरी tragic story बहुत मुश्किल है. अगर मैं अपनी tragic story share करूँगा, then you will forget your tragic stories. Come on, what's so tragic in life? कहता यार वो ना कि रिसेप्शन पे रह गई. See, same can happen with all of us. We may grow in life, we can become CEOs, we can become CEOs, we can become CFOs. But what if the key of life remains far back? And if I ask you, what is the key of life? What is something we are looking in the life for? What is the objective that we are chasing for? What we want to become, what we want to ultimate feel? Can someone of you share what is the ultimate experience or the feelings that we are looking for? Yes, here, please. Perfect. Yes. So we are looking for happiness. So yes, perfect. All of us are looking for happiness. This is the ultimate feeling that we are looking for. We want to become something, we want to do something, and ultimately we want to, by doing and by becoming, we want to feel something. That feeling is the ultimate experience that we are looking for, and that feeling is the feeling of happiness. It's working. Can you move? So that's a feeling of happiness that we're looking for. If I ask you that how much, yes, I'll manage from this. How much happiness do we want? How frequently happiness we are looking for? If I ask you how frequently, it's weekly, monthly और yearly, या कॉलेज का आपका कन्वोकेशन होगा तो उसके साथ में आपको happiness embed करके. What, how much, how frequently we are looking for happiness in life? Can someone share? Yes? In every moment. Okay, good. And what's the quantity that we want? 50 gram, 20 gram, 100 grams, kitna? Someone else? Kitna quantity? Yes? Yes? So isn't it like we are looking for the infinite happiness, and we are looking the happiness at every moment. So that's a demand that we are creating for the happiness. And when and all we are looking for the happiness, we are looking at the happiness at different stages of life. And when the child is baby, then he looks happiness in different objects. He is a child, he looks happiness in toys. थोड़ा बड़ा होता है तो ट्राईसाइकिल, और थोड़ा बड़ा होता है तो स्पोर्ट्स, और थोड़ा बड़ा होता है तो रोकड़ा. और लाइफ में सब कुछ कर लिया, सब कुछ करने के बाद में द क्वेस्ट ऑफ हैप्पीनेस डजंट डाई. स्टिल he wants happiness. And then what he tries, he comes at home and he plays with the grandchildren, and then he derives happiness from them. So the point is, objects may be different, but the objective is same. They're the different objects, but the objective, the ultimate objective is the same, that we all of are looking for happiness. And the people tried so many things for this, you know. Some of you been to Manali? कितने लोग मनाली गए कभी? अच्छा. और ऋषिकेश कितने लोग गए? ऋषिकेश? वाह, गुड नंबर. तो लोग मनाली जाते तो क्या करते हैं? पैराग्लाइडिंग करते हैं, पैराशूट जंपिंग करते हैं. और when they go to Rishikesh, what do? Rafting. So people are ready to take the risk of life. It's a risk, right? For jumping from the sky and the flowing in the water, is a risk of life, and the people are ready to do all these things. So लोग जान देने को तैयार हैं, जान लेने को तैयार हैं, but ultimately they want the feeling of happiness. This is so much integrated in our life, and some people try this also. Can you play the video? So people are so crazy for this happiness that they're ready to do anything. See, we start from the morning. When you're brushing our teeth, our mind is thinking, what should I wear? What should I eat? Where should I go? Whom should I meet? So that I can derive the maximum happiness in my life. Yes or no? So that's the search of happiness. Let's see a small video about it. This is the real life. Yes or no? So all of us looking for happiness. See, all of us looking for happiness, but there are some unseen facts also. We are working for happiness, we are endeavoring for it, we are thinking about it, we are making innovation for it. But here is some facts that I want to like to share with you. Addiction. 45% class 12th students are alcoholic in metros. This is data from WHO site. 5,500 Indian youths take up tobacco every day. 267 million adults are addicted to tobacco. Suicides, measure alarming. 1.64 lakh suicides per year. And it comes out to be 470 suicides per day. It's a huge number. From good morning to good evening, unfortunately, दुर्भाग्य से, within this, country itself, there are 470 people are there who lose their life. And then it's not because of the economic problem or something, something like that. They go for this worst option. There are many successful persons in the society, like founder Cafe Day, Britannica CEO, and depression. Depression is a major killer. 1 out of 3 is suffering from depression. The mental pressures, anxieties, sleeplessness. If you ask the medical store wala which pill is increasing, I say that anxiety pill, sleeping pill is increasing. So now the point is, all of us are looking for happiness. All of us are working for that. We are doing innovation for that. But this is some gloomy picture that we are seeing in the society. You all people are thoughtful people, no? So let's ponder on it. Let's discuss about it. What do you say? What can be the possible cause for this? क्या इसका कारण हो सकता है? हम सब लोग हैप्पीनेस ढूंढ रहे हैं, लेकिन एज सच ये जो ट्रेंड्स हैं, सोशल ट्रेंड्स हैं, जो स्टैटिस्टिक्स हैं, these are going in the negative direction. What can be the cause for this? Can someone of you share? What do you think? What can be the possible cause? Yes, here. Not being satisfied. So what's the reason for that? Okay, so she says that we are not happy what we are doing in general, people. Okay, good, thank you. Yeah. Sorry? Instant gratification. Can you define it? Sorry? Okay, we can take this one of the cause, instant gratification. Good, thank you. Or, yes, here? Jealousy from other. I was working hard. I wanted to get a Wagoner. बहुत मेहनत किया. I brought a Wagoner at my home. I was very happy. सबको लड्डू बांट दिए, है ना, सब कुछ हो गया. व्हाट्सएप पे और सोशल मीडिया पे फोटो भी शेयर कर दिया. लेकिन अगले दिन पड़ोसी के घर पर मर्सिडीज आ गई. खुशियां बस एक दिन चली, मेहनत इतना किया. Enviousness is the cause. Good, thank you. Here, someone wanted to share. Sorry? Loneliness is the big reason. Loneliness is because there is a lack of relationship. There is no relationships where we can exchange our feelings, and the feelings are not exchanged, then so many things happen within. Okay, good, thank you. Here. Sorry? Overthinking. Loneliness creates to overthinking. Overthinking is something like a while loop. आप लोग ना while loop, while one कर देते हैं ना, while one करने के बाद में it keep on going in that loop. It's like that. Okay, good, thank you. Last here. Materialism, how does it lead to that? Okay, so you mean the changing nature of the things? Sorry? Okay, okay, good, good point. और यहाँ से भी थे, yes, please. एक मिनट, किसने, कौन बोले societal pressure? अच्छा, बहुत अच्छा. Societal pressure is one of the cause जहाँ पर it create expectations, and sometimes the expectations are natural. Sorry, expectation are unnatural. Over expectation, you know, it's very easy to create expectation. Yes, yes or no? It's very easy to create expectation. You are just standing on the road and you happen to see a Mercedes just passing by, and then immediately you say, hey, one day in life I'll have that Mercedes. How much time it took to create the expectation? One moment. और उसको fulfill करने के लिए कितना समय लग जाता है? It may take life. And during the progress of life, we may create unlimited expectations. And the unfulfilled expectations create a sort of a stress. Okay, good point. और कौन थे यहाँ से, किसी ने हाथ खड़ा किया था? Yes, please. Sorry? That's the point. We are chasing for happiness, we are planning for happiness, we are having ambition for happiness, but in actual thing, we are not feeling the happiness. We are not relishing the happiness, and that's how the unsatisfaction in their heart. And because of that, so many, all these things that you are sharing that are arising. So the root cause of all these problems that we are seeing in the society, one of the root causes, it is happening through the uncontrolled mind. Here is a statement by an eminent author, William Blake. He says that the mind is such a thing that it can make heaven out of hell and the hell out of heaven. सारी जो प्रॉब्लम का जड़ है, वो जड़ है, this is uncontrolled mind. So this mind can create hell in the heaven or the heaven in the, it has such a powerful एलिमेंट कि कोई एसी में बैठा हुआ, एसी में बैठे हुए व्यक्ति को पसीना आने की पूरी संभावना है. अपने साथ हैंकी लेके बैठे, because the mind is very, very powerful, and when mind becomes uncontrolled, it creates havoc in the life of the person. Of course, when the mind is controlled, it is the best of the friends. It makes us focus on our objective. It keeps us goal oriented. It makes us grateful for other person. We are kind and we do so many things. But in case the mind is uncontrolled, then the mind is said to be the worst enemy. जितना कोई आपका सबसे बड़ा शत्रु आपका नुकसान नहीं कर सकता है, उतना माइंड कर सकता है आपका. And every day we are having the experience with the mind. Daily we are having some experience with the mind. And one of the nature of this mind is somebody shared from here instant pleasure. Of course, it tricks us. Mind tricks us. We want to do certain things. Uncontrolled mind क्या करता है? उन चीजों को initially what it does, it postpones the things. When the mind is uncontrolled, what it does, if we want to do today, it say, okay, we'll do tomorrow. Why not next day? Why not next week? Why not next month? Semester के end में करेंगे. And you'll be having the experience in the morning with the mind, how the mind postpone the priorities when you want to wake up in the morning. तब क्या करता है माइंड? क्या बोलता है? 5 मिनट स्नूज कर देते हैं, 5 मिनट और 5 मिनट. We keep on postponing the things. And that's the one nature of the uncontrolled mind, that uncontrolled mind postpone the things, priorities. आज करे सो कल करे सो परसों. अभी जल्दी है क्या प्यारे, जब जीना है बरसों. सो उसकी वजह से क्या हो जाता है? इट क्रिएट्स अनड्यू प्रेशर. और दूसरा क्या करता है माइंड? फर्स्ट इज पोस्टपोन्ड, सेकंड व्हाट इट डज, इट इज ट्रिगर्ड बाय द इंस्टेंट प्लेजर. It is triggered by the instant pleasure, and that's how it distracts us from our objective. Let's suppose you are sitting in the class, you are sitting at the room, and you plan that tomorrow I'm going to study very nicely, and you set up everything around you. Sab kuch, chair, table is perfect, and everything, all arrangements are done for that. And next day morning you start your study. You sit on the chair, और सब कुछ आप अच्छे से तैयार करते हैं. Then what happens? The mind says just after 50 minutes, कर यार बहुत देर हो गया, इतना देर से पढ़ रहा है. मे बी कोई असाइनमेंट आया हो, ओरिएंटेशन के ग्रुप में कोई इंपॉर्टेंट अनाउंसमेंट हो, जस्ट चेक व्हाट इज देयर. तो हम क्या करते हैं? 15 मिनट के बाद में फोन उठाते हैं. वी पिक अप द फोन, वी सी द ओरिएंटेशन ग्रुप, और उसके बाद में एक लिंक आता है, उस लिंक पर क्लिक करते हैं. सम और अदर वी हैपन टू गो टू यूट्यूब, एक छोटा सा वीडियो देखते हैं, बाद में कुछ सजेशन आता है. करते करते शाम को 6 बज जाता है, और फिर क्या कहते हैं? किस लिए बैठे थे हम? तो पढ़ने के लिए बैठे थे. हाउ मेनी एग्री विद दिस? या, इट हैपेंड विद ऑल ऑफ अस. सी, सो दैट्स हाउ द माइंड डिस्ट्रैक्ट्स अस फ्रॉम आवर ऑब्जेक्टिव बाय इंस्टेंट प्लेजर्स. इट शोज द हैप्पीनेस इधर नहीं है, उधर है, और उसकी वजह से क्या करता है? इसको क्या करता है? पूरी तरीके से स्पॉइल कर देता है. और जब इंस्टेंट प्लेजर से मूव होता है, डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर देता है, तो उसके बाद में क्या होता है? जब एग्जाम्स होते हैं, रिजल्ट्स आते हैं, तो क्या होता है? फिर इसकी एक्सपेक्टेशन फुलफिल नहीं होती है, ग्रेड्स अच्छे नहीं आते हैं, तो फिर क्या करता है? फिर इन्फीरियरिटी जोन में चला जाता है. क्या करता है कि मैं तो किसी काम का नहीं हूँ, मैं तो यूजलेस हूँ, आई कांट डू एनीथिंग. आपको ये पता नहीं किसकी वजह से प्रॉब्लम हुई है. इट्स नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ प्रॉब्लम इन माई कैलिबर, द प्रॉब्लम इज आई वॉज नॉट फोकस्ड. सो देन माइंड सेज you are worth nothing, you can't do anything, and it's just get into the zone of overthinking and taking to negative habits. फिर कुछ अच्छे दोस्त मिल जाते हैं उसको, कहते हैं यार क्यों परेशान है, चल चिल करके आते. एंड व्हाट इज द मेथड फॉर चिलिंग? They go to different clubs, pubs, and do so many intoxication, all these things. So that's how the mind cheats us. It postpones the priorities, it distracts us, and then it creates the inferiority zone, and then it takes to the intoxication and other bad habits. That's the impact. And in that way, the mind creates all this situation. When the mind is uncontrolled, तभी क्या कर सकता है? It can create a lack of confidence. डिप्रेशन, स्ट्रेस, मैडनेस, लॉस ऑफ ट्रस्ट, इंटॉक्सिकेशन, ये सारी चीजें हो जाती है. और आप बताइए इसमें हमारा कौन कौन से रिसोर्सेज, अगर माइंड अनकंट्रोल होता है तो विच ऑल रिसोर्सेज आर वेस्टेड? कौन कौन से रिसोर्सेज वेस्ट होते हैं हमारे? टाइम वेस्ट होता है. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रिसोर्स द टाइम इज वेस्टेड. ओके, गुड. और प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स. Our caliber, it was unutilized potential, वो ऐसे ही रहता है. ओके, और मनी, क्योंकि नथिंग कम्स फ्री, इंटॉक्सिकेशन करेगा तो उसको पैसा देना पड़ेगा. मनी इज इन्वेस्ट. ओके, हेल्थ, फिजिकल हेल्थ, गुड. और आवर एनर्जी, वेरी गुड. और आवर रिलेशनशिप, when the mind is sometimes get pushed by the anger, then it creates some bad words and spoil the relationships, and it loses our trust also. हमारा जो trust है वो भी खराब होता है लोगों के साथ में. Can you imagine how many things, how many resources from our end we are losing just because of this uncontrolled mind? And if we are able to do something in this health, that how many resources we can save, हम अपना कितना फायदा कर सकते हैं. So this mind is at the moment is acting as an enemy, and it is taking resources from us silently. सोचो कोई आपका पैसा चोरी कर ले, how much angry you will be that with person. But this is stealing your money, stealing your time, stealing your relationship, stealing the peace, and stealing so many things. That's why the mind is said to be the uncontrolled, and this is the uncontrolled mind said to be the enemy of us. So I'll give you one small activity. Can all of us can do some exercise. हम सब pair exercise करेंगे. You just have to introspect in your life. आपको खुद अपनी लाइफ में सोचना है, and then you have to discuss with your neighboring friend how my mind acts as enemy in my life. It's just a 1-minute exercise. Can you move in a pairs, even odd pairs? आप क्या करिए, you just introspect on life कि आपका uncontrolled mind आपके जीवन में किस तरीके से आपके enemy की तरह काम करता है. In what way it acts as enemy? Is that okay? Yes or no? Okay, please. Just a 1 minute, you can start sharing with each other. Even odd, even odd. Okay, now you can swap the roles. जिन्होंने शेयर किया था, they can hear. Remember how my mind acts as enemy for me. Identify, introspect in your life, and identify how your mind creates pitfalls for you. Okay, done? How many of you are done? थोड़ा थोड़ा. Yes, किस किस का हो गया? Please raise your hands. I'm not going to ask to share. Okay, thank you for introspecting. So now, the question is, we are talking so much about mind. What is actually this mind? ये होता क्या है? So the mind कैसे prepare होता है, कैसे बनता है? So the mind is prepared through the conditioning. It is prepared. You know about this elephant? एक बड़ा elephant होता है. It's just getting tied to a small rope. It's not able to escape. It's just hanging over there. Why? Can someone say why? Here, yes. It doesn't know the potential, and why it is forgetting its potential. Yes. When it's a child, the baby, it is tied to the rope and try to make the different moves and leaves a wound in his leg, and then on, if he tries further, what happens? It creates a pain inside him. So is it moved? It is controlled by the rope. The elephant is controlled by the rope. नहीं, वो उसके pattern से controlled है. So the pattern means the previous experiences. The previous experience is stored in the mind, and those previous experiences control us. Actually, all of us are holding those previous experiences, positive and negative, those previous experiences, basically they are holding our mind. So the mind is formed by the previous conditioning. Likewise, we have multiple thousands and millions of experiences which are controlling our mind. So the very important point to control the mind, सबसे पहले अगर हमको ये जानना है कि मन को कंट्रोल करना है, तो सबसे पहले ये पता होना चाहिए कि मेरा मन एक्सपीरियंसेस से बनता है. It is not like my mind is absolute, जैसा था वैसा रहेगा. It can be changed. This is an important point. One should not think, अरे मैं तो ऐसा ही हूँ, ऐसा ही रहूँगा. No, it can, mind is changed through the programming. Just like Google Chrome में आप क्या करते हो? आप Google Chrome में कुछ डेटा भरते हो, तो बाद में अगर कुछ एक फॉर्म भरा मान लो आपने Google Chrome में, and then again you are filling the form, तो what happen? As soon as you will fill the initials, entire form will be filled. So that same is with the mind also. Mind has so many experiences. As soon as we get some trigger for those experiences, immediately all those experiences will be evoked. So that's the nature of mind. And the point is, ये जो Google Chrome के अंदर, Google Chrome के अंदर जो data भरा है, मैंने भरा है, I can change the data. So very important point is that I can change the programming of mind. So here is a statement. Can you repeat after me? I am not mine. Please louder. I am not mine. I can train my mind to improve the quality of self. Remember, the mind is formed by conditioning, and conditioning can be changed. So the first step in controlling the mind is understanding. And then very important is how this mind is formed. I'll say the left ones, you have to say after me the right ones. You sow a thought, you sow an action, you sow a habit, you sow a character. See, that's how things happens. The things start from thought, thoughts becomes actions, actions becomes habits, habits becomes character, character becomes destiny. So where the things started from? Thought. Dhyan, dhyan se. Dhyan is important, attention is important. To which point you have paid the attention? Just like we pay attention to billboard, then naturally you happen to buy the car. Yes or no? So attention is important. The most important asset in our life is attention. ध्यान सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है हमारे जीवन में. किस चीज को अटेंशन दे रहे हैं, वो उस चीज के बारे में क्या होगा फिर हमारा आगे की एक्शंस, बिहेवियर, पैटर्न्स, कैरेक्टर, डेस्टिनी उस साइड में बढ़ेगा. तो सबसे पहले ध्यान एक्ट्स एज सीड एंड एक्शन एंड हैबिट्स आर लाइक ट्री, दे लाइक प्लांट्स. So dhyan is very important. That's why we are focusing on the training of the dhyan, how to direct your attention the positive. See, if the dhyan is focused in the garbage, then the actions, the habits and character, everything will be garbage. If dhyan is focused on something positive, some divinity, something extraordinary, then our habits, character and everything will be in the same direction. That's why we are having a special for you a dhyan kendra, where you can withdraw your dhyan from the garbage and you can focus on the positive aspects. So you'll be happy to know that in your campus we are having a dedicated dhyan kendra which is being operated by a number of volunteers under the direction of Jyoti Kedia ma'am. So it's a wonderful opportunity where you can train your mind, where you can change the quality of your thoughts. And this is the one thing. See, if you put garbage, what will happen? What will come out? Garbage in, garbage out. Gigo principle is very common. Garbage in, garbage out. Good in, good out. See, we people are very careful when we are eating food, when we are drinking water. Why? Because we are taking something input from outside. Of course, we should be. Like, what about the thoughts that we are giving? What is attention? इतनी सारी videos देख ली, इतनी सारी friends के साथ में चर्चा कर ली, and we never bothered whether this was helpful for us or not. It was organic. It is going to help us or not. So one has to, as one is careful about eating and drinking, same one should be careful what sort of thought we are nurturing, because the seeds will be fructified later. So this mind is there. Mind is connected with our senses. Mind is moved by the feelings. Mind को immediately कुछ अच्छा लगता है तो उसको yes करता है, बुरा लगता है तो no. It's just feeling based. लेकिन इंटेलिजेंस इसके पीछे होता है. जो इंटेलिजेंस होता है वो रैशनलिटी बेस्ड होता है, लॉजिक बेस्ड होता है. इफ यू गो इन द मार्केट, your mind say, oh, get this one, but your intelligence say, hey, you are having just 20 rupees in your pocket. Or you go for some other option, your mind says something, your intelligence back with some argument. So the mind is controlled by the intelligence, but provided the intelligence should be healthy. Healthy intelligence, only healthy intelligence can control the mind. If I ask you how we can cultivate the healthy intelligence? Yes, by reading the wisdom books, by doing the meditation, by regulating our life, we can basically strengthen our intelligence, because the mind is constantly bombarding us with different options. If the intelligence is sharp, then it will cut all those negative options that are not supposed to help us, and it will nurture the positive thoughts. So very important is every day we should strengthen our intelligence. हर दिन हमें अपनी जो positive intelligence है, जो constructive intelligence है, उसको कुछ time देना चाहिए. और उस constructive intelligence को time देंगे तो क्या होगा? We'll be able to cultivate the good thoughts and the mind will be regulated. Another important aspect is cultivating the right values. We are short of the time. So last point is we cultivating the right values, especially the values of respect and gratitude. It helps a lot in controlling the mind. So if we cultivate these values or gratitude, because it is said that gratitude is the fortitude, which gratitude is the attitude which gives the fortitude to fight the toughest challenges of life. So if we follow these things, if we do this meditation, if we avoid the garbage, if we are able to understand that I can change the patterns of my life and we cultivate these values, then in one day, by practice, by abhyas, we'll able to work on this the powerful element in our identity. See, we are having education for so many things, for physics, chemistry, biology, thermodynamics, everything we are having education, yes or no? But what about the self? What about the mind? What about the intelligence? Isn't it important? Is it important to you or not? It is important. It is so important. It is there with us. Chemistry will be applicable only when in the chemistry lab. But this knowledge about the mind and self is 24 hours applicable for us. So here arises the need of education on this. That's why we from the Evolve Club and Dhyan Kendra, we want to help you in that direction so that along with your academics, you can focus on self-development also. This subtle power is very, very important. You see, I don't say any statistics, but if you see in general, जो youths हैं, जो young लोग हैं, उनकी कितनी सारी energy distracted रहती है, कितनी सारी energy negative thoughts में लगती है, कितने सारे irrelevant चीजों में वो फंसे रहते हैं. Can you say some statistics? I went to one of the seminars. Some say 70%, some says 80%. कितना objective है, कितना focused होते हैं? Very, very less. So what if that energy, 70%, 80% energy is channelized to achieve our objective that we are looking for the life? How much fulfillment it can give us? So it will happen through this education and practicing all these things we'll able to do. So for that purpose, we are introducing for all of you a 3-session course. In your Dhyan Kendra, we are introducing a 3-session course. It is a course on habits and mental wellness. It's a course on habits and mental wellness. So that course we are introducing is the 3 sessions. It's a weekly course. We are not charging anything for it. A first session would be how we can cultivate our positive habits. Second session would be identifying the self. And third is art of smart work. आपके यहाँ पर शिवालिक हॉस्टल है, right? शिवालिक हॉस्टल के पास में ध्यान केंद्र है. We'll be doing this weekly event, maybe on Wednesday or something. We'll circulate in the group. So that will help us to educate in this direction. See, education is the first step to bring change. Yes or no? We are taking education about so many other things. What about ourselves? What about our mind, intelligence, and the self? So it's a small step in that direction. We'll close the session here, and we'll open for your questions. Any questions or comments? Meanwhile, we'll be sharing you the feedbacks also. So we'll be sharing you the feedbacks also. Do we have the hard copies of feedbacks? Or it is in the pen drive. So any questions so far? कोई question है किसी का? कोई comment about the nature of the mind or something we discussed? So far we discussed about the importance, objective in a life, the nature of the mind, how we can control it. Any questions? Any comments? Yes? Okay, any questions? Comments? Fine. Thank you so much for your attention. We'll stop here. And the detail of this will be circulating in your WhatsApp groups about this habits and wellness, mental wellness course that we are starting in the Dhyan Kendra. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful and inspiring address. We are truly grateful for your valuable time and guidance today. Now, I'd like to invite the student coordinators of Dhyan Kendra to further enlighten us on the topic.
So, thank you, Prajwal, for inviting us. Good morning, everyone. I am Ritesh Verma, currently in my third year, pursuing VLSI, and the secretary of Dhyan Kendra, and me with my friend Divyanshu Sati. So, he is the joint secretary of Dhyan Kendra. Okay, so on behalf of our team, I feel truly honored to be here with all of you today. So, how was the session? Did you enjoy it? Okay, so did you like learn something from the session? Okay, so how many of you have seen Dhyan Kendra? Like it is a like body situated at Shivalik Hostel. So how many of you have seen it? Okay, okay. Before we start, let me share a little about Dhyan Kendra to all of you. So it was established in our college on 22nd of December 2022 with a very simple yet powerful purpose to help students deal with stress, improve focus, and find peace of mind through meditation and mindfulness. So since then, it has been a safe and positive space for students to pause, reflect, and grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay. So since then, we have conducted many sessions, maybe events for students, be it guided meditation practices, stress management workshops, or some personal growth activities. So each one of these was aimed to help students building a stronger and more peaceful mind. So we are very grateful to Mr. Radhesham sir for today's wonderful session. His words gave us all a new perspective on how we can take care of our thoughts and inner well-being. So I thank each one of you for being such attentive and enthusiastic participators. So thank you, everyone.
So as so as we know, college life is full of opportunities and as it comes with pressure, assignments, exams and expectations, sometimes self-doubt. To help students deal with these challenges, our college established a special space, Dhyan Kendra. Dhyan Kendra was started with a simple vision to give students a space where they can find calm amidst the chaos. It's a space to pause, reflect, and grow, not just academically, but mentally and emotionally. At Dhyan Kendra, we conduct regular meditation sessions, stress management workshops, and mindfulness practices, and talks on personal development. These practices may sound simple, but makes a powerful difference in handling stress, improving focus, and building emotional strength. Joining Dhyan Kendra is not about religion or a routine. It's about your own well-being. Imagine facing exams with clarity instead of anxiety, or making decisions with confidence instead of doubt. That's what meditation and mindfulness can give you. So with that, once again, we welcome you all to your exciting college life. And thank you all for being with us today.
The QR code is displayed right in front. Those interested, please scan it. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome our guest speaker, Mr. Radhesham Sharma, a proud alumnus of IIT Roorkee and a driving force behind the Evolve Club NGO. With professional experience in global organizations like Oracle and Accenture, he chose to dedicate his efforts to nurturing mental well-being, personal resilience, and mindful living. Through his guidance delivered across some of the country's most reputed institutions and leading corporations, he has empowered students and professionals to build stronger, healthier, and more purposeful lives. May I now request the Joint Professor in Charge for Dhyan Kendra, Associate Professor in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh, Mr. Deepak Kumar Sharma, to please felicitate Sir.
So thank you so much. It is pleasure to be in such a wonderful audience, and thank you Deepak sir and Jyoti ma'am for inviting us. And of course your feedback form, please you can share your feedback form and let us know any comments or any concerns or any positive feedbacks, whatever you felt. Please go ahead and do that. Thank you so much.
May I now request everyone to kindly rise as our esteemed guest speaker, Mr. Radhesham Sharma, departs. We are truly thankful to him for joining us today and for sharing his invaluable insights on wellness, resilience, and personal growth. His words have been a source of inspiration and guidance, leaving us with lessons that will continue to encourage and uplift us in the days to come. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence. It has truly been an honor.
It gives me immense pleasure to introduce Professor J.D. Sharma, an accomplished academic, researcher, and visionary leader who is currently heading the Career Development and Guidance Center, CDGC, at Punjab Engineering College, Chandigarh. Dr. Sharma holds a Bachelor's in Engineering, Master's in Engineering, and PhD in Metallurgy, and serves as Associate Professor and Head of the Metallurgical and Materials Engineering Department. His research interests span across advanced ceramics, thin films, waste management, materials behavior, and high strain rate studies. With numerous influential publications and national projects to his credit, he continues to be a driving force in engineering research. As the head of CDGC, Dr. Sharma has played a pivotal role in guiding students towards promising careers, strengthening PEC's industry, and preparing graduates with both technical excellence and leadership qualities. His vision ensures that PEC students are future-ready, confident, and adaptable in the global professional world. With great delight, I invite him to the dais to share his words with wisdom with us.
Good morning, everyone. I started my lecture yesterday also. I hope few of you will be there in the auditorium and few maybe have joined online. So in between we have a chief guest of that day. Then I have to spend some time with the chief guest. Hence, we are having it today. I hope you are new set of students today here in the auditorium. Right, good. So welcome again. It's pleasure that I am getting two opportunities to welcome the new batch. For me, you are 2029 graduates of PEC. The journey starts from this day that we intend to impart some learning elements to you, to your career. Some will be technical in nature, some will be based on the soft skill, and some will be totally career oriented based. So the office that I am representing is entrusted to give you a career path. People who are involved in academics, they will be working regressively with you to impart academics in you. We have designed the curriculum that suits the requirement of your career growth also. In addition to that, my office, Career Development Guidance Center, helps you in different number of ways how you can get a good opportunity or map your intellect with the requirement of the industry to serve the nation. So, yesterday I told that my office is just opposite to the door of the auditorium. It is called Career Development and Guidance Center, and we are grossly involved in internships, placements, some communication, networking skills, imparting some specific skills to you, and more important, mapping you well with the requirement of the upcoming industry. So what we do as CDGC under our different domains, our working structure is that we have an office and we have a dedicated team of the students. So what altogether we design you for is, we develop you in a different orders of the skills. These skills are being imparted with the help of some workshops, some technical lectures, or maybe some lecture sessions also. In career, it's a all-round career solutions where from inviting the company, preparing you for the company on the basis of interview preparation, your resume writing skills, as well as how to appear in an interview, we try to give you all the inputs that you desire for. In the process, my office is completely entrusted to take up all the processes that is required for your placements or your internship. In this, we have a very big role where we are the best feeding agent to the academic sections or the Senate, where we give our views and the feedback from the industry that what our students should be taught, what is lagging behind in the requirement of the industry and your academics. And on the second aspect, we prepare you to get yourself fit into one of the domains. Domains are too wide nowadays. I think slowly branches are diminishing the barriers of skill. Skill has taken the prime role, then the branch. This is some way too great also, and to some extent it impedes the growth of a branch also. Anyway, we have to live in the present world, because slowly the things settles themselves, but actually from the domain which was purely dependent on the core, now we are in a era where skill is what which is required. And moreover, I think in yesterday's lecture of Dr. Rishi, you must have heard that the best thing that is going to come to you is an element that how nicely you can learn and how beautifully you can unlearn. Both the things are very, very important, and you should be dynamically accustomed to this change, and this change is going to be very, very fast. In past few years, it may have a span of 20-30 years. In recent time, it has reduced to 10 years. In subsequent time, I am not very much surprised it goes even smaller to the 5 years or so. So please try to understand, industry moves with the requirement, and requirement changes its own pace as the demand changes. So you have to prepare yourself. There will be some times of good growth and there will be some times of stagnation. There can be a small period where there will be, you say, that there is a recession or depression of something of that kind. But try to understand that period is always have been very small as compared to the other two stages. It's that time where we help you to prepare yourself. Maybe 20 years down the line that phase comes in you, but the learning stage is at this point. Another is we guide you. We have different verticals in career development and guidance. One is the placement, which you all may be knowing, but that's just only one pillar of my office. Another pillar is that we encourage you to prepare or to ready yourself for some administrative decision making positions like UPSC examinations. So there are some specific activities which would have been undertaken in the system just to take care of those aspirational students who want to appear for UPSC. Similarly, defense services has come up very, very important realm of our engineers, and the demand of this section, the defense, the army, the nation, has also grown a large amount towards the technologists. In 60s, 70s, I hope you understand what was the relevance of civil engineering in government departments or electrical engineering in government department or building up the nation, because nation builds at different stages at different level of their age. So now one of the main area has been the defense, that how we can tell you that what are the basic opportunities that you people can take up while you are studying here at PEC in defense. So we take that also. In addition to that, we also want to establish a new domain, that is entrepreneurship with our students. So we are undertaking that entrepreneurship is going to be one of the very important domains of the system. We have tied up with lot of funding agencies, as well as your office, your institute, entrepreneurship and incubation cell. Dr. Simran from electronics, he is heading that office nowadays. So we are also featuring this another pillar through our office, that a candidate who is inclined for becoming an entrepreneur, why not to integrate his activities also into the ongoing academic activities or ongoing trainings. So this is another domain that we have already started, but we are going to surely strengthen it to that extent that it becomes even more lucrative than it is now. Mentoring, we have been approached by a lot of people, lot of alumni who have a good knowledge of a specific domain. We also work in mapping your requirements. Suppose an entrepreneur is working in some specific area of his work, maybe in area of the drone, or maybe in the area of the financial domain, or maybe in the area of, suppose say, any EdTech or academics. So we have a lot of people whom we know in the industry. We can map you with those people. So we arrange the mentors also. Only idea is that we need your seriousness to be of that level, that if that mentorship come, you are absolutely ready to take up that mentorship, right? And next is record. It's very important. Where you are, where you go, we keep the record of all the things, and we have some set rules during your processes at CDGC. We take the record of all those things also. This is the organizational structure. I head the Career Development and Guidance Center, and as all heads, I am also head of one of the department, that is CDGC. So we have faculty coordinator, I have my administrative office, and I have got assistant manager who is managing my official work. And in department, we take this administrative hub into all department. There will be one faculty whom you can approach. Every branch has one faculty in charge for placements. So if sometimes it becomes difficult to reach CDGC office, a faculty is continuously available in your department who can always put your requirement to me through his words that you can approach him. They are much closer to you. In addition to that, you have got some student team also in your department. You may be having PCRs and TCRs in your department. You can always approach, they are your friends, they are your batchmates, seniors. You can always approach them if you have any issue, if you have anything to make me reach to the office. Then there are core teams of PCR, TCRs and the support committee in my office, which is the committee amongst you. So this office is working with the help of the faculty, some administrative staff and the students. So that is what the basic constitution is. You can always write down who is your present PI of your department. So there are professors from your department who are heading this office. In addition to that, we conduct, as I said, Lakshya is one of the annual programs that we conduct from so many years. I have been in this office 4 years earlier also, and now again taken over it. So at that time in 2018-19, we started with this program which we call as a Lakshya. Lakshya is a program where we prepare you for defense services. So the people who have attained laurels in defense of the order of lieutenant general and general, they generally come to you and take a full workshop of 2 days. They tell you what are the opportunities. They will make you understand that where you will be after 10 years. They will also tell you that what are the basic of these technical studies which you can take up, which can help you in the career in defense services. So that is going to be Lakshya. So whenever it is announced, you should understand that these are the activities which have been undertaken for defense services knowledge. Then there is a Pran. Pran is one of the activity also we are starting from last 7-8 years, where IAS officers, secretaries from administration, some of our alumnus who are the senior secretaries in different state governments or the center, they come to you, they conduct a workshop, they tell you that what they were feeling when they were in the second year, how they started preparation, what is the initial start, what should be the basic elements in you if you start thinking of career. Because the biggest problem that you people will face at any point of time is, in addition to the people who are sleeping, the second problem you will be facing the whole time through will be, you will be seeing towards a career only. But seldom we look towards ourselves, that what we have in us, are we mapped completely for this career or not? All careers are lucrative, and every career has its own type of requirement from you. A sales career in any of the company may not be same as a technical career who works in a workshop. It will be perfectly different career from a person who is into decision making and administrative domain. It requires a different skill. You always look towards a career but never look towards yourself. We try to make you understand that there is a very basic element that you should look inside yourself also. That am I mapped well for it? And these laurels, when come into the auditorium in your institution, they are the best people to ask that what you saw in yourself, what you had in yourself at that time when you were in second year, that you see after 20 years I will be at a cabinet secretary rank, or I will be at a helm of affairs in a administrative function. So these are the lectures that we conduct, and you should get the best benefit out of them. So if you are in first year, you will be having, I think, 4 lectures, 4 sessions or 4 workshops of this order. And you attend these 4 workshops, suppose a day each. So from 4 years, I am asking for 4 days of yours. Okay? May not be whole day, maybe 6 hours of a day, 5 hours of a day. And if that can tell you that what are the basic elements that what has required to be seen while you are choosing your career, that's the most important. That's not a learning for these 4 years, that's a learning for you for years. So take the benefit of it. Please help her to wake up. And that second boy also. Have a walk outside, no problem. Jaiye, jaiye. No issues, please. Have a walk outside, please. So, I can just tell you, there will be many opportunities with you where you have to make a decision where I have to be at a given point of time. This Career Development Guidance Center do prepare you for this also. I never say that the best time to be in a class is a time when you do not want to be in it. Don't go to the class, don't come to the auditorium, don't sleep in the auditorium if you don't want to be in the auditorium. Be at the best place where you think you should be at this point of time. But assure yourself that the second place that you choose above your academics or the lectures or the sessions should be much more beneficial to you or your career than the place where all things are going on. If you are missing a class, then make sure, even if you are sitting in the market, I really don't mind. But answer yourself that when 59 students out of 60s are studying in a class and trying to understand an academic part of academic, I have chosen myself to be in the market. Is that 1 hour is going to be more fruitful than what these 59 students are getting in the class? If it is, you are absolutely free to do so. There is no restriction. It's a college, it's a professional college. Nobody, I can teach you everything, but I will never teach you a moral science. मम्मी को सुबह उठ के जय करनी चाहिए, बड़ों के पैरों पे हाथ लगाना चाहिए, ये मैं नहीं सिखाऊंगा. दिस नॉट अ कॉलेज मेंट फॉर इट. दिस कॉलेज इज मेंट फॉर योर प्रोफेशनल ग्रोथ. Rest are your personal owners. Please try to understand. Nobody is going to say, I am never impressed by the people who bring their parents and say कि भैया जी इसकी तो बड़ी मुश्किल है, इसका तो बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है, आप इसको पनिश ना करें. मुझे किसी की जेन्युइनिटी से कुछ लेना ही नहीं है. Please try to understand, you are in a college where you have to take your own onus and make yourself, feel yourself happy that this opportunity has been given to you at a very young age. ये लोगों को 30 साल तक डिसीजन मेकिंग की पावर नहीं मिलती है जो हम आपको इस 20 साल, 18 साल, 19 साल की उम्र में दे रहे हैं. सो फील योरसेल्फ लकी. जो 2 सो रहे हैं, मुझे उनसे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बिल्कुल कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है मुझे. इट इज देयर टाइम, दे हैव टू थिंक व्हाट दे हैव टू डू. So Career Development and Guidance Center is giving you a full opportunity. My every policy is based on one fact, that how I can empower my student, how I can make him more responsible towards the decision he make. मुझे बिल्कुल बच्चे पसंद नहीं हैं जो लोग 40 कंपनीज में बैठते हैं. I have a student who sat for 66 or 68 companies last time. A student who is sitting for, I can bring 200 companies. If a student is sitting for 64 companies in 6 months, when he was preparing, he was not preparing at all. It means that student is just checking his luck in every company. कहीं मुझे PEC के टैग से ले जाएं तो ले जाएं, मैंने तो प्रिपेयर करना ही नहीं है. I am very sure what he was doing 4 years. There was nothing, nobody can tell me that I want nobody to tell me whether he was for 4 years in the class or in the market, on the stairs of the red floor or roaming around. Even that is not bad. I am saying even that is not bad. If you have actually harnessed something which is beyond the realms of this college, if you are a good musician, you are doing a good music, good with you. I may not be interested in you, but maybe listening to your music someday down the line, 30 years back in the Bollywood. This possible, I'll say this is my alumnus. But there is very little which I can give you as a technical institute at this point of time. Okay? Good time, hobbies are all good, but we are meant for something. Just see that are those elements are being imbibed. अरे मैंने नहीं बुलाया तुम्हें किसी को भी. Had I invited you anybody to your home and आइए आप PEC में admission लीजिए? No, you decided yourself. So whosoever is sitting here is not my responsibility, please. You are your own responsibility. You have taken a decision. पापा ने लिया, मम्मी ने लिया, किसने लिया मुझे नहीं पता. आप मेटलर्जी में आए, कंप्यूटर साइंस में आए, इलेक्ट्रिकल में आए, मुझे इससे कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. एज अ हेड CDGC आई एम टेलिंग यू, आई एम दैट प्रोफेशनल इन दैट अप्रोच एंड आई एक्सपेक्ट द सेम फ्रॉम यू ऑल्सो. Maybe there's a double the difference of age between you and me. Even then I expect you to be equally professional as me. Only then we can coexist best. So the thing I am telling you, always remind you that there's nobody who is looking you in the college when you are in the college, unless and until you break the line of the disciplinary actions that we have drawn. उसके इधर इधर आप रहते हैं, आपसे कोई कुछ नहीं पूछेगा. No teacher will, seldom the teacher will say भी तुम 4 दिन से क्लास में नहीं आए. हम मान के चलते हैं you are at a better place for the last 4 days. जो मैंने पढ़ाया उससे ज़्यादा पढ़ रहे हैं आप कहीं जाके. And lot of students of your class, of your institute are doing the same thing. They are moving much faster than what the teacher is teaching. They are moving much faster than the student who is sitting or living with him is hostel in the same room. Have a strength of it. Feel good about it. You are an institution where the people are so competitive in nature that you will be always getting a higher aim to follow. ऐसा बहुत कम मिलता है. What PEC gives you? PEC gives you a culture. PEC gives you a position where you can see yourself where I am going to be in a coming time. It gives you the example of your seniors. It gives the example of your alumni that जो आज ICICI का चंदा कोचर को रिप्लेस करता है, वो इसी बेंच पे कभी मैथ्स की क्लास भी लगाता था. So that is what we can give you. We have already given you and you have earned it. So think yourself. मतलब there are some specific times which have been meant. बात करने के लिए कुछ अच्छा समय होता है, सोने के लिए कुछ अच्छा समय होता है. Use those things at that time, right? So this is what we actually plan for you. In addition to this, we have got one more activity with you. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि सब बच्चे competitive examinations में जाते हैं. We tend to develop researchers also. So Udaan is one of the programs where we actually tell you that what are the good opportunities in higher studies. They are as good as your corporate, they can be as good as your corporate jobs. A good student, I am telling you, just as one example, may not be true for always, but the best scene is it. There is a candidate who has taken a job of 20 lakhs and he is working in, say, JP Morgan, 30 lakhs, phone pay. And the other student, after final year, he has got through in one of the good universities with the scholarship. And he is getting $25,000, $2,500 a month as a stipend, as a teacher assistant or as a free ship. He spends $1,000 of the dollars and $1,500 he saves. 5-year in degree course, he comes back. He has at least 50, 60 lakhs in his kitty and a PhD degree from top university in the world. So this is the prospect that we show to the student who actually plan for the higher studies. And he comes back as a researcher. There are so many programs of the government where they nourish, where they give the special advantage to the students who come back. So not far enough, 5 years down the line, you will be having, when the people studying outside will come back to the country, because opportunities are going to be greater here. So this is the program that we are also running for more than 10 years now. So people are going, there are only 5 to 7% of the total students who go for the higher studies, but we always want to nourish this area also. Those who want to research, they can do it down. We do a lot of activities which enchant you, which makes you happy, which feels you proud amongst your peers. Last year I started with organizing the TED Talk. So we have a TEDx PEC platform now. Every year we are going to have this. So Samar Singla, Anjum Mudgil, Mohit Bansal, they have been the part of our TED Talks. Okay? So every know-how, slowly and slowly we are going to build it up. I think 3 year, 4 year, 5 year down the line, when you will be final year, you see a very good position of TEDx PEC to be organized, right? Well, my office organizes it. I am just telling the activities of CDGC office only. In addition to this, we are organizing one pre-placement talk. We intend and we think after 9 courses of your core, all engineering sciences courses, after 4th semester, we start feeling you that you are employable in the company. You are mature, you are intelligent, and you are productive enough that now you should go ahead and sit for the companies. So in 2nd year, 4th semester, we conduct pre-placement school, pre-placement training session, workshop, 3 or 4 day mandatory workshop from 9 in the morning till the evening. We host you for the whole day and keep you filled with the sessions. Everything that you require to be in a corporate will teach you when you are in the 2nd year. All institutions, IITs, all they do it after final year. That's the difference what we feel in our students and the students of the other institutions. That is, we intend and you have proved it right also. A student of 5th semester, 6th semester, or say 4th semester, getting maybe 10,000 bucks from his parents as a pocket money, get 2 lakhs rupees per month from Uber. So understand, when your dad gives you the money, mother gives you the money, it is more emotional, lesser as per your intellect. But corporate never gives anybody an emotional money. If my student is getting 2 lakh rupees, it means he worth 4 lakh rupees. So we prepare you in 2nd year for it. So why we are faster, why we are superior to our competitors, it is because we think that the breed which is coming to us, the people who are coming to us, the culture that we are inculcating is much higher than what any other institute can give to their students. So remember, final year, 5th semester, first week, there will be so many students who will be judged by the market, and they will be tagged by the market कि this candidate stands for 3 lakh rupees per month, 2 lakh rupees per month, maybe 50,000 rupees per month, but much higher than what your relationships, your love used to rate you for. That's the first insight that you will get from the company. They will judge you. So enjoy it, take a plunge into it. Why don't you feel that I make best of it at least after 2 years when I sit over, so I had to reach to that worth. Plan it today. Take the help from where you can. There's everything been given to you. There's nothing is there which has been not exposed to you. So please, all of you. So there's a community initiative that we generally take as an open house. In this activity, we call all the students from 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th school, and all labs of my institute are open, and we motivate the student to take up engineering as their domain. Is there anybody in this room who has visited PEC in open house? कोई आया है कभी? You have been here? Which year? Which school? Stepping Stones. So good, we call 15 student, maybe 5 private, 10 public, because generally we understand private institutes give a good exposure to the student, but we generally take the students of some suburb areas, Khejri, Badal, or outer areas who generally do not have that facility. Sometimes, lot people have. We are on net also. Nothing is hidden nowadays. Everything is open. Lekin sometimes it happens. So if a student comes, एक बच्चा समझा रहा है, उसको बड़ी सी machine है, he has not seen in his school any time, then he can at least motivate. Our idea is also that good candidates should be nurtured as young age as possible, and they aspire to be engineer. Not for PEC, but engineering as a larger domain in the country. So this is the open house that we conduct. This is a one-day activity. My office conducts it, right? So some of the events that PPT 2025, I think I had taken a lot of time of yours. If I am more than 15-20 minutes, please let me know, organizers. So this is Udan, what we have, PEC in news. So you create the news, we dispense it to the society. That's our duty also. So every time I am very particular on stats also. Being an engineer and being a professor in engineering institute, I churn the data too much, and I always look where I lie in North India, in Chandigarh around, in North India, amongst the NITs, amongst the IITs, and amongst the best institutions in the country. I always assess any office, every officer, every head of the department of your institute. What we are is because of the people who think that PEC has to be at the top. It is because that you students sitting here always think to crack every glass ceiling that is being posed in front of you. So we crack everything down. We work on our average data. We work on what lowest salary we are able to give this year. We are also very, very conscious about what largest, highest package we are going to get. Are we on the increase or stagnation? How we can map it with the market condition at this point of time. So even now, these are just the real data in front of you. You will see, anybody will believe it or not, but you will see that this is Tushar, this is Nancy, this is Nandika who is getting 61 lakh package. These are the people who are at 58, 7 people at 58. These are of 53s. People believe it or not, but I want to motivate. My responsibility of these 1,000 students only. Anybody outside PEC, I am absolutely not concerned. Till the time you are convinced with the right things, I am convinced. I think that I have done the part of the small duty that has been given to me. So, you pose a lot of laurels. कई डोमेन्स में करते हैं, एकेडमिक्स में करते हैं, कई लोग स्पोर्ट्स में करते हैं. मैं CDGC का ही दिखा रहा हूँ आपको, बट दिस इज ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट नाउ डेज. इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट दैट वी डिसेमिनेट व्हाट अचीवमेंट्स वी गिव. सो not going much deeper into it that how you will get the internship, how you will get, इसके लिए हम एक open forum करते हैं. So you will be given 2 opportunities in open forum, एक open forum first year का, एक second year का. तो नेक्स्ट वो होगा जो आपके साथ होगा. ओहो, एक फॉर्म तो हो चुका, आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी और मिलेगी सुनने की. हम इंटर्नशिप में सिंगल इंटर्नशिप पॉलिसी करते हैं. प्रेजेंट हमारा स्टेटस है कि वी आर हैविंग एन इंटर्नशिप इन 6 सेमेस्टर एंड फुल टाइम इंजीनियर्स इन 8 सेमेस्टर. We are planning that till the time you reach, we push it to the 8th semester only, and 8th semester internship and FTE. Because a lot of companies have started preferring that they don't want to send their recruit back to the institution once they are being trained. So we are also making our policy dynamic so that student can go after the 7th semester and get placed directly, right? So present time till present, as we are going now, we have got a single internship policy. Every candidate will be given maximum 1 internship policy. Internship opportunity, and then at present there is an initial placement offer, which is in 8th semester we will get you placed in a company, but sometimes company says that there will be a 6-month internship and then a final placement. So we try to save you this 6 months of training and give you an academic leverage कि हम आपको चलो 7th सेमेस्टर में ही छोड़ देते हैं, आप 8 महीने की इंटर्नशिप करने के बाद यू कम एट पार विद द पीपल हु विल बी ज्वाइनिंग डायरेक्टली आफ्टर 8th सेमेस्टर. सो आपके करियर में 6 महीने पीछे ना चला जाए, तो वी हैव ट्राइड टू इंट्रोड्यूस दिस पॉलिसी इनटू द सिस्टम. इट इज स्टिल रनिंग, बट till the time you reach final year, I hope ki will stabilize it well, and most of the company will be switched from 6 to 8 semester internship. So this is now what I am feeling a very difficult. There are so many types of student, koi 6 semester, koi 8 semester, koi 6 month training, koi 4 month training, koi 2 month training, or kuch FTEs. So a lot of work is there in the office, but yes, we are working regressively at this time and trying to stabilize by the next year. Till the time you reach the stage when you interact with the company, so I think we'll be stabilized by that method, right? So there's a placement policy बहुत बड़ी है. Simple सिर्फ यही है, आपका talent, institute या industry की requirement, बस दोनों को match करना है. इन दोनों के बीच में there is some disciplinary rules that we have put in. उसका basic underlined idea ये है that even the last student of PEC should get the best of the opportunities available. PEC delivers everything according to your need or your level of preparation. But seldom we stop ourselves to meet the greed of the students. मैं कई बार कहता हूँ, I can just give you the first job. My domain is that you remember your first job. That is why that's great. But you have to have 40 in your life, 30 in your life, 10 in your life. हर जगह आप खुद जाएंगे, जेडी शर्मा नहीं जाएगा आपके साथ. लेकिन first is important, but that first should suit your caliber, your preparations, your skill perfectly. That is what we try to make it, right? So there is a complete placement procedure. No need to read it now. आपको हम पूरा टाइम देते हैं, ऑनलाइन सिस्टम है, आप अपने CVs उसमें अपलोड करते हैं, कोई हिच नहीं है. 3 घंटे के अंदर आई कैन सेंड ऑल द डेटा टू एप्पल. इन 1.5 आवर्स आई कैन सेंड इट टू कैडेंस. मतलब इतने शॉर्ट टाइम में आप लोग अप्लाई भी कर देते हैं, हम पूरा डेटा उनको भेज भी देते हैं, शॉर्ट लिस्ट भी हमारे पास आ जाता है. सो वी हैव डन अ कंप्लीट प्रोसेस इन as small time as of 2 days. Selected 11 student in my career in CDGC office, and to turn a company to institute, I have taken more than 2.5 years to turn a company to come at PEC. So we have a very large bandwidth of our patience and regressive work that we can do. And we are very fast also. So on both ends we work very efficiently. It took nearly 2.5 months for Apple to be converted to come to PEC. So in my last session when I converted it. And there are many good companies which we converted just in 2 days. Not converted only, but processed them, inducted 11 students into them. So office is competent enough. You have to just meet the expectation of the office. Basically, not the expectation of the office, expectation of your employer. That's more important. So इस साल का ही है जो पास आउट बैच है 24-25, 61 lakh, 13.5, 12. You have to place yourself here. Somebody can bet it कि I'll be in the top slot. Second can say I'll be surely above the second row. And somebody can think यार देख ऐसा है, इंजीनियरिंग तो हमने बस कर ली, पैक में आ गए हैं, तो even if I go below third I have no problem. And all these 3 students I have no problem. If you have fit yourself one, if you work for the second slot and aspire for the first, that's bad. That's I cannot digest, right? All up to you, individual levels, your decision. This is the maximum and minimum and median. These are not always reproducible, but they are smaller representative. तो 10% ऊपर 10% नीचे कहीं भी लगा लीजिएगा, आपका 4 साल के बाद यहीं कहीं लाई करेगा, कीपिंग इन्फ्लेशन इनटू अकाउंट. 7% तो ऐड ही कर लेना. सो दिस इज ब्रांच वाइज व्हाट आई हैव इन द लास्ट ईयर. सो टॉप रिक्रूटर्स शीट इतनी थी तो इतने ही लोगोज आए. कुछ ऐसे डाले गए कि जो आपको सुने हों, देखे हों, लेकिन लॉट मैनी इज देयर. कंपनीज की कमी नहीं होती है, आपके टैलेंट की लिमिटेशन होती है. बस आई जस्ट वांट टू एंड माय डिस्कशन. थैंक यू, ऑल द बेस्ट. थैंक यू. So good, you can get two things take away from this mind session. This institute tends to empower you, give you the power of decision making, ठीक है, most of the times wherever it is administratively or academically possible. Second, we meant for, there are the offices which are meant to keep you technically updated as well as get you placed in industry. I'll stop here. Any question, one or two, if you want to have, I can take up. Rest, I think. Anybody with a question? Okay. If no questions comes in first second, it means there is no inherent questions in everybody's mind. Now, if anybody says, it will be a formed question. So we don't want to answer this formed question at this point of time. But good. My office is open anytime. I respond to the student call the whole day through. Even late evenings, late night doesn't bother me much. But give yourself a time to revert me back so that I can revert you efficiently. Right? Thank you. Thank you very much. See you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir, for your invaluable insights. With this, we come to the conclusion of today's guest speaker session and the address by the Career Development and Guidance Center. We sincerely thank our speakers for sharing their valuable insights. Students are kindly requested to remain seated as we now move forward to the next part of the program, the introduction of the various student clubs of PEC. We request everyone to maintain discipline and stay settled